Let's learn about carbohydrates and proteins, two essential macronutrients that play a major role in maintaining our health. Let's understand carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are mainly sugars and starches, which are found in a wide variety of foods, for example sugar, jam, cereals, bread, biscuits, pasta, convenience foods, fruit and vegetables. They consist of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, the hydrogen and oxygen being in the same proportion as in water. Carbohydrates are classified according to the complexity of the chemical substances from which they are formed. Monosaccharides. Carbohydrates are digested in the alimentary canal and absorbed as monosaccharides. Examples include glucose, fructose and galactose. These are, chemically, the simplest form in which a carbohydrate can exist. Disaccharides. These consist of two monosaccharide molecules chemically combined, examples sucrose, maltose and lactose. Polysaccharides. These consist of complex molecules made up of large numbers of monosaccharides in chemical combination, for example starches, glycogen, cellulose and dextrins. Not all polysaccharides can be digested by humans, for example cellulose and other substances present in vegetables, fruit and some cereals pass through the alimentary canal almost unchanged. Functions of digestible carbohydrates. These include provision of energy and heat. The breakdown of monosaccharides, preferably in the presence of oxygen, releases energy for metabolic work. Glucose is the main fuel molecule used by body cells. Protein sparing. When there is an adequate supply of carbohydrate in the diet, protein does not need to be used to provide energy and heat. Provision of a store of energy. When carbohydrate is eaten in excess of the body's needs as it is converted to glycogen, as a short-term energy store in the liver and skeletal muscles. Fat and stored in the fat depots, example, under the skin. Let's understand proteins. Nitrogenous food. Proteins are broken down into their constituent amino acids by digestion, and it is in this form that they are absorbed into the bloodstream. A constant supply of amino acids is needed to build new proteins, examples, structural proteins, enzymes and some hormones. Amino acids. These are composed of the elements carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. Some contain minerals such as iron, copper, zinc, iodine, sulfur and phosphate. They are divided into two categories, 1. Essential and 2. Non-essential. Essential amino acids cannot be synthesized in the body, therefore they must be included in the diet. Non-essential amino acids are those that can be synthesized in the body. Essential amino acids includes histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, valine. Non-essential amino acids includes alanine, arginine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, glycine, proline, serine, tyrosine, hydroxyproline. Nitrogen balance. Excess amino acids are broken down. The amino group, NH2, is converted to the nitrogenous waste product urea and excreted by the kidneys. The remainder of the molecule is converted to either glucose or a ketone body depending on the amino acid. Negative nitrogen balance occurs when amino acid supply does not meet body needs. This situation may arise either when intake is inadequate, example dietary amino acids are absent or deficient, or protein requirement is increased, example during growth spurts and following injury or surgery. Biological value of protein. The nutritional value of a protein, its biological value, is measured by how well it meets the nutritional needs of the body. Protein of high biological value is usually of animal origin, easily digested and contains all essential amino acids in the proportions required by the body. A balanced diet, containing all the amino acids required, may also be achieved eating a range of foods containing proteins of lower biological values, provided that deficiencies in amino acid content of any one of the constituent proteins of the diet is supplied by another. A balanced vegetarian diet, which consists primarily of proteins with lower biological values, example vegetables, cereals and pulses, is based on this principle. Functions of proteins. Amino acids are used for growth and repair of body cells and tissues, synthesis of enzymes, plasma proteins, antibodies, immunoglobulins, and some hormones. Normally a secondary function, this becomes important only when there is not enough carbohydrate in the diet and fat stores are depleted. When protein is eaten in excess of the body's needs, the nitrogenous part is detached, it is deaminated, and excreted by the kidneys. The remainder is converted to fat for storage in the fat depots, example in the fat cells of adipose tissue. Warning disclaimer. The content in this video about carbohydrates and proteins is provided for general educational and informational purposes only. It is not medical advice and should not be used as a substitute for professional guidance from a licensed healthcare provider, registered dietitian, or nutrition specialist. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content.